Uh-oh. What do we got here? You best steer yourself back in there. That's right, that's what I thought. Get my little joke right there? Better steer yourself in there. That was a steer. And good morning, everybody. Silas back today out here at the auction. It is nice out here today. The wind's blowing out of the north instead of the south. Yesterday was crazy hot out here. I made a video yesterday of going through all the cars. Today I want to make a video of going through all the stuff in this building over here. I bought the contents of this barn right here, so we're going to make a video. We're going to dig through it all, see what we can find. I think I gave $375 for everything, so I don't know what's going to be in there, but we'll figure it out together. I'm hoping there's some good stuff, and I'm pretty sure there is. They did choice out of each of these rooms. They went down through here and people picked this and that out of here. I picked a few things out of here as well myself. However, when it got down to it, they got tired of doing choice. The auction was dragging on, so they finally said, let's sell contents. And they sold each half separately. I think I gave 150 for this side and 225 for the other. I could be off on those numbers. It's been a few days since the auction, and I bought a lot of stuff. This was a crazy auction. I spent more at this auction than I've ever spent at an auction before, but I bought some really good stuff. I'll show you some stuff I got out of the other barn. There's another barn over there, a metal round building, I guess you'd call it. There was a little cabinet that I bought for, I think, 20 or 40 bucks, and I got some crazy good stuff out of there. But I'm definitely glad that it's cooler today. That's going to make going through this a whole lot easier. This side here doesn't look like there's that much good stuff in here, but we're going to dig through it anyway. Like, there's some hubcaps I see. Here's some instrument cluster faces off of Ford's. A license plate back there. There's a hubcap. So I don't know if we'll find $150 worth of stuff in here. 125. I really don't remember what I gave for this now. But everything I don't want, all the scrap iron, stuff like that, I'm going to give to the scrap guy. Reason is because there's some stuff in his piles that I want. So we'll just do some trading. But there's some good heavy weight in here with those discs and stuff like that. So, and plus I don't want to clean it all out of here anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the stuff I want to keep, stack it outside, and then I'll bring a vehicle over here and I'll stack everything I want to keep in a vehicle and take it home that way. So I guess we'll just start right here with whatever's in this thing. Looks like there's a tack still in this one here. I don't know if it's any good or not, but we'll see. All sorts of odds and ends junk. What's left of a speedometer, but nothing good. A hood latch out of something. I'm not sure what that is. And this is why I brought my phone, and I'm really happy that there's a thing called Google Image Search. I was able to look this up. What this is 5556 Lincoln Capri hood latch. They sell on eBay for around $100 to $150. So I brought my little Inksol pen with me. I will write that on here so I don't have to look it up again. That way I know what it is, and we're definitely going to save that piece. So that just about pays for everything in here already. That's why I was willing to pay $100 and some for this rundown, falling down barn. I knew there had to be something good in here, so we'll keep digging, but right out the gate we're already finding good stuff. And then stuff like this, I always save this stuff for my wall art type things that I do. You never know when you're going to need a light or a headlight ring, things like that. Oh, there's another one. Is that the same as the last one? I think it is. So there's two of these in here. So if I get even $100 a piece, boom, I'm already in the green. That is absolutely crazy. I guess I'll write down on that one what it is too. We took a break from the building to sort these pallets because one of the guys that bought a lot of the stuff on these pallets is here to start picking his stuff up, and we don't want stuff to get confused. So we're just sorting stuff right now. But this was in there. That might be a good piece. I left my dad's phone. I'm actually using my dad's phone because I don't have internet to look stuff up. So I'm using my dad's extra phone. Well, he's not using it, so. Okay, we got all the pallets sorted. Lep's out there now, stacking it all on a car. I just set a car over there and said, pack it full. So now we can get back to this. Let's say this Valence, however you say it. Any good distributors in here? I'm mainly looking for rare distributors, dual point distributors. I saved that distributor. I don't know if this is worth saving or not. This is not quite as old. Still turns though. So I guess we'll save it. We'll look it up later. I don't have time to look up each and every little thing. Hard telling what's down in these piles. Bunches of motorcycle parts in here. That little Triumph emblem, somebody stole that, which is unfortunate.
Oh really? They pocketed it?
Yeah, I found it up here, and then it was moved to the back, and then when the auctioneer got over here, it was gone completely.
That's what makes me leery about this, like, whether this is a Triumph thing.
It could be. We'll save that.
Take that out?
Yeah, I can go out. Some of the stuff like this probably worth something, but man, it's hard to identify at all. Google Images can only do so much. And a guy only has so much time to look this stuff up. Old Troxel seat. Shift knobs. What are they? Mr. Gasket and a no name. Kind of neat. If a guy can find a bunch of those and put them in a lot, then they'll sell. So I guess we'll save them, see if we find more. Plastic, nothing. Oh, there's a Ford hubcap. I'll save that. Pontiac and Pontiac. Yeah. Oh, and there's a Ford underneath them. These are probably just good for wall hangers, not really good to be used in a car. I mean, they'd work okay if you polish them up a little bit, but they're not like mint condition or anything like that. Somebody's, what is that, roller skates? What's left of roller skates? Box of tools. Nothing. Trying to systematically work my way through here. Make sure I don't miss anything. Check under everything. Ow, just hit my head on this beam hanging down. That was good. There's another light. I've been saving all the little light deals that I find. What's this? It's like a seat bracket off of something. A wheel. Doesn't look like a good one. Bicycle fender. Kind of beat up. Won't worry about it. Somewhere, yeah, here's a license plate. Oh, it's got a couple nails in it. We might go ahead and pop that off the wall. It's left of an old sewing machine. Here's an old motorcycle fender. Might be something good there. We'll do a little bit of research. Digging through the trash. What do we got here? Another hubcap. Ford. Save that. Looks like a bunch of trash. Whatever that is kind of neat. Can we get to it? Yeah. Not 100% sure what this is, but it's neat, so I guess we'll save it. Get it back to the yard, dig through everything later. What do we got over here? Good heavy scrap iron weight. Not a whole lot good. So it's a good thing we found those hood latches, because otherwise we would have lost money on this one. Probably save that wheel. Got a couple spacers with it. Here's another hubcap. Looks like a Buick. Yeah, Buick. Bicycle. I'll see if the chain guard says anything on that, if I can get to it. Here's some neat screens. We'll save this green one and both of these galvanized ones. Those will sell. Those are pretty neat. So yeah, we're finding a little bit of stuff slowly but surely. Trying to get to that bike. go. Rearrange some of these boards. This brings back memories of that place that we cleaned out, that old house that had fallen over that was close for old car parts. There we go, almost. And the chain guard is blank, so we will leave that behind. Not gonna worry about that one. The old Ford truck fender. It is a 57, but it's pretty rough. Looks like another tag on that wall over there. We'll grab one of that. I think this one here is about done. I think this was kind of a, I mean, like I said, we didn't lose money, but it didn't make much. But everything we grabbed out of here is pretty easy to grab stuff. A little bit more digging just to make sure. Yeah, this side here, without the roof being on it for so long, pretty well ruined anything that might have been in here. The other side still has part of a roof on it, so I bet there'll be some better stuff over there. Okay, we're done with that side of the building. Now let's go check out this side of the building. This is the one that's going to be a little bit more fun to go through. Like I say, it's got a little bit of the roof left on it. Some of it's gone, but we'll just kind of start up here. I kind of glanced through it a little bit. I didn't go through it too thorough. A lot of this stuff is pretty rough. I think that's just out of a Pinto or something like that. Not going to worry about that. Man, I think it's pretty rough. Not going to worry about that. Let me get a flashlight going here. Just checking for good stuff that I can't live without, like that right there. That's a good piece. It's not broken. Still has the top on it. Windshield washer reservoir out of a late 50s car. Overdrive transmission. Some taillights. I guess what a guy could do is just start here and start tossing junk that way, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Here's what's left of a teapot. It's a 2-barrel teapot. Probably not worth much, but if somebody needed parts, I mean, where else are you going to find them at?
Maybe
Oh yeah, I bet you that's a good piece.
Under dash steering column garnish.
Oh yeah. It sure needs a little bit of repair work, but I bet you somebody will still want it. There's a radio down there. Anything left of it? It's got a faceplate. The radio is probably junk, but it's got a faceplate on it, so I guess we'll save it. Oh, there's a little, oh, it's plastic. Still kind of neat though. Oh yeah, we'll save that. Dual pedals. Out of something.
What's this?
That's the Pinto. It stayed here. But yeah, that's a flat mount. Dual pedals. It may not be worth anything, but it might. That fell through the floor. What do we got here? Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll save that. Ashtray, pretty rusty. Not much good. I need to save all the tricycle stuff for Skylar. He'll want that. That's not bad. I mean, it's got a good look to it.
Got a guy in a hat.
Yeah. Probably not a high dollar one, but something. And it leaked all over me. That's nice. I probably should be wearing gloves, but oh well. Hood hinges. Hard telling what they go to. Radio faceplate. I bought a radio just like this out there. The glass is still good in this one. Yeah, we'll hang on to that. Look that other radio. It might sell. Some of these hood hinges might be worth something, but man, identifying all these things, I don't feel like going that much into it. I'm already going to make money on the auction. I don't need a nickel and dime every last little thing. We're just doing this for fun mainly. Embossed valve covers. Got a good color to them. Somebody might get those. Hang on the wall. I'll check this out. Mercury. That's neat. Here's a spinner cap. Ford. That's a factory Ford spinner cap. Broken, but once again for art. What I do with those is I'll sell, you know, probably 5 or 10 spinner caps together. Different kinds. Something though. Oh, that's off of a Dodge. That's how the Dodge has the dual gauges in the middle of the dash. That's the cap off of one of those. Pick it up a little bit, or push down a little bit. There we go. I get my hand underneath it. This ain't as light as the other one. Still turns. It's got overdrive on it. Worst case scenario, we pull the overdrive deal out of it and throw the rest in there later. I'm just not a big interior part for.
Top load. 4-speed body.
Is that a 4-speed?
Yeah. 3 shifters.
Oh, that's cool.
They might have missed it because it didn't have the tail housing on it.
Yeah.
Unless that's the tail housing out there.
No, it'd be cast iron on that one.
But that's Borg Warner top loader.
Huh.
But it's a T10.
Does it have numbers on it?
Right here.
Figured out what this is this is a late 70s 3-speed overdrive. It is in fact not an early one.
That's why it has the third lever.
Yeah, so it's basically a 4-speed, but at that point in time they called it 3-speed overdrive. And they're worth virtually nothing. So this is a good place for it. If you didn't watch my other video, what's this? That's kind of neat. If you didn't watch my other video, which honestly I don't know what order these videos are going to come out, but we bought a 60 Thunderbird out here, and when we were loading it we discovered that it has a 4-speed in it, and it is the early 4-speed out of like a 64 Galaxy. So that was kind of cool.
This Bumblebee?
Is that a Bumblebee or is that a Woodbee? Looks like a Woodbee.
Okay.
They look the same, but that was not quite big enough.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, he just went out the door, so we're good.
That'd make digging really interesting. Oh, there's
Those things will destroy a building. They'll burrow holes all through the rafters. Save it.
Just had water in it.
Yeah. What do we got back here? Pile of fan blades. Don't feel like messing with those.
County, 1954. I mean,
1984. License plate. Bunch of seats for something. Who knows what these go to, but nobody wanted them at the auction, so they'll stay right here and go in the scrap. Here's half of a hood, but I don't have a use for it. It's a Dodge. Trying to think if I have a Dodge. This is like a mid 50s. This is like a late pilot house is what this is. Sean's over here falling through the floor. Yep, right through the floor. Oops. I'm just gonna carry this on out. Sit it out here. Whew. Starting to get warm, but it's way better than yesterday still.
Probably 2.
Another embossed valve cover.
There's a Pinto valve. I know that's Pinto.
Yeah. So a lot of hubcaps.
I think that's flathead Ford
Oh yeah.
dust cover.
Easy to package.
Easy to flat to package. No, you didn't make it. No, you didn't make it. We don't need any more of those Ford radios.
Oh, there's some good stuff in here. I can see it already. We've got, first up we have, well I thought it was something good, but I don't know what this is. Oh, check that out. That's going to have to go with Sean. I already know he wants that.
Yeah, boy. Now we're just hoping for this one.
Ford F100 emblem. Not in too bad a shape. Only one of the deals is broken. Those are a high dollar piece.
One of the other ones on the other side of the F100 hood out there.
That was too old. This one's a little bit newer. But there's more stuff in the box.
There you go.
We got a V8 emblem. A 1931 tag. What else we got in this box? Anything good? What's this? Oh, number 6.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a neat key. I'll keep that. Oh, here's a hood latch. That one's seen better days, I think, though.
Maybe we'll take it apart.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll sell 2 or 3.
There you go. Ever since I found those Lincoln hood latches, now I'm excited for latches. Let's dump this thing out.
Oh, nice. Look at all the little goodies in there. Early Ford power steering pump.
Yep. There's an old pop tab. Does it say anything? Nope. Lots of neat little trinkets, but nothing really fantastic. But there's a couple things in this box at least. Oh, there's another emblem in there, I see. Pinto, yay. Oh well.
That's just
What's that
Sonomatic?
one? So yeah, if it was in better condition, it'd be worth something, but a little bit too rough. Well, we got a few emblems out of this box. But that emblem right there, last time I sold a pair of those, I think I got, I want to say like 60 bucks for them, and they weren't that nice. They were worse than that even. This is the one I think I gave 2 1/4 for the whole thing, so I mean, we're not quite there yet for sure. Although it's hard telling what these transmissions are worth. We'll have to see once we get them out of here. There's a good latch off of something. Oh, there's another one of those deals. Just for art and part. Oh, I'll move these tires over here. We're gonna have to get a photo up of this thing. This transmission.
Pal mouth.
Oh. So is this transmission anything?
Yeah, that's 4-speed.
Yeah, it's 4-speed. Oh yeah, I see. I'll look the numbers up on it, see if it's anything good or if it's just another junk one like that Ford. We'll probably save all of these. Well, one of them's bent, but we'll save the good ones. They're still good flat. Well, they're wired together, so I guess we're saving them all. Pontiac hubcap, good for art. This bell housing here, somebody took a drill and went to town on it, so that one's junk.
And what's that little thing fit?
It's like a Pinto or something like that.
What they sell.
Comet. Yeah. Like that one right there, I'll sell that one. They don't sell all the time, but they do sell.
These FE housings,
Aluminum.
the Y blocks are heavy. But those FEs, aluminum.
There's another one. I went to a salvage yard a long time ago. Oh, glass. Anyway, like I was saying before the phone started ringing for the scammer to call me, I went to a salvage yard one time. They had a whole bunch of bell housings in a pile, and I bought like 50 of them, and I was going through them, selling them. Man, there were some really good ones. I had some like Challenger and Cuda bell housings. I mean, I was selling bell housings out of there for $300 and $400, and I was buying them for 15 a piece. And I should have went back and just bought the whole pile, but I dragged my feet, and he ended up scrapping them all. So that was unfortunate. I think I got most of the good ones, but I probably missed one or two. Yeah, it's got a power seat. That's a bucket seat too. Oh, there's another one of these. And some of the stuff we're saving today may wind up in the scrap eventually anyway, but for now we're just trying to go through here, get out all the goodie that we can get, all the stuff we think might be goodie anyway, and then leave the rest behind, because the guy that's getting all the scrap is coming in tomorrow, so I want to have all the good stuff out.
I don't know if you knew something about rock arms. Here's the time to speak up.
Yep, I don't know a thing about those.
I don't either. I don't know what I'm going to do.
But I do know that's a dual point distributor right here.
Oh, yeah.
Chrysler. Let me look that up real quick. This is a Golden Commando dual point distributor, like late 50s I mean. So that's probably a good piece. Save that. Oh man, dust.
Is that Thunderbird because it's so short?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Oh yeah, there we go.
2-piece set.
Matching. Yeah, we're starting to get a pile here. I mean, if these bell housings only sell for 50 bucks a piece, there's 1, 2, 3 of them, 4 of them. No, 3 of them. I thought I saw another one. Oh, the one had a holes in it. That's right. So, but still 3 of them. That's 150. And so, yeah, we're definitely in the green now. Definitely in the green. There's a floor paying off of something. Hard telling what. Sometimes these sell, sometimes, oh, this has been torched.
Oh.
Yep, never mind. Didn't see the torch
That means
marks.
it was an automatic, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, 3-speed on the column. Pin.
Bunches of heads that we'll have to go to.
Oh, is that the other one?
Oh, yep. They're fender skirts. Let's figure out what those go to real quick. I figured it out. I bought like a 55 or 56 Ford Victoria that was over here in this middle section that they had drug out in the field, but originally it was over here. But these are the fender skirts for it, so that's pretty cool. Whether if somebody buys that whole car or I end up parting it out, at least now I know what they are. Manifolds. Anything. Yeah, it's not broken.
Yeah, it's not broken.
And he had it in here for a reason. It wasn't just laying outside, so I guess we'll hang on to him. We got the keeper pile going here. I mean, you sell one manifold for $100. It pays for the time to drag them all out. Drive shafts. Here's another power seat out of something. I'll dig that out here in a second. Even if the frame's not worth anything, at least it's got that. But the frame might be worth something, because I know a lot of mid-50s Fords had power bench seats in
I'm pretty sure
it.
if this rod in it,
Yeah.
it makes it a Ford seat.
So it'd be a seat like that, only like this. So yeah, we'll hang on to that. That seat frame itself may not be worth anything, but this mechanism might be. 64, 65 Chrysler or Mopar of some sort. So that's probably $300 or $400 right there. Not bad at all. That pays for everything pretty much once it sells. So we're in the green now, working our way through here. I think there's a couple more overdrive transmissions back here too. There's a bonus.
Yep.
Mercury headlight bezel right there.
When you get unloaded.
Yeah, you can start taking all this junk over yonder.
We're repurposing it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that right there? Headlight bezel.
That's off a seat. That's just junk. Oh, that's gauges. I do need to get that dash down. I forgot all about that dash up there.
If you can get it, I'll get it now.
Yeah, we'll get it in a minute. We'll just worry about this stuff.
Let me go unload it.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Anything good?
I don't know. I think they're. I don't know. They look weird. They look like big truck.
Probably.
Something truck.
Is that what I think it is? I bet it is. Sure enough. Stop.
I got the mate to it cracked in the back seat.
That's a nice one too. The lens is really nice. Wow. Not rusty.
All those guys would have bought that.
Yeah, if they would have saw that in here.
They'll stick over the top of it.
Good thing it didn't get broken.
Oh. Oh.
Sean found something?
You picked that. I got it.
What do you got? A Lincoln? That's off one of those Lincoln Premiers. That's the trunk lock. Looks like it's missing the face. Why did Lincoln in the 50s have a dude on their cars? Who was that dude? I know like DeSoto's, it was named after DeSoto. And other cars like that. Like the Pontiac Chieftain had the end-in head. But why did Lincoln have a knight? If you know the answer to that, let me know in the comments. Oh, here's some emblems. Custom cab. Check that out. That'll sell. Only one though. But still, one's better than none.
Sending it.
Oh yeah. Rusty sending unit. Right here. That might be something. It doesn't look like it's broken. Oh, 57 Ford headlight bezel. That was for that chrome grille that was on the other side that I bought at the auction. It was missing one of the headlight bezels. So there it is. Slowly but surely we're getting up there in value. Bucket seat out of something, but it's missing all the junk.
Goodie.
Probably gonna stay with the farm.
I know this isn't the right head because this is the one that comes up and over and around.
That's the junk head.
That's probably its mate right here.
Yeah, the dual exhaust, we'll save those. And then looks like this is out of a COE here.
Yeah.
Ford flathead. Because it's got the funky carburetor. See, this is, the intake's nothing special. It's the same as the regular flathead, but that carburetor's probably worth something. Overdrive transmission. Oh, there's a carburetor.
Is this the other one? Did you?
Yep, I already took one, so there's the other one. I didn't film it, but we were digging through the pallets and stuff, and I didn't even see it the day of the sale. But there was one of the 97s, the Strombergs or whatever they were, and I didn't even see it the day of the sale. Those were a $100 bill. They look a lot like these though, so I just looked over it. These here, I mean, you're doing good to get 20 bucks for one like this. What do you got? Oh, a Skelly box.
Skelly, what was left of a Skelly box?
And set that on the truck or something. Sean gonna take that. Then Sean was digging through and he found this here steering knob. It's missing the rest of the deal, but that piece is in really good condition. I'll keep that separate, that way I can just take it home so it doesn't get tossed in the car and broken. That's a really nice one. And he's digging out a bunch of good manifolds right now, a bunch of dual exhaust stuff. Like I said, we'll look them over for cracks a little bit better later day. Slowly but surely making progress through here.
Because I want flathead V8.
What do we got here? It's not automotive, but still, check that out. That's really cool. An old faucet, believe it or not.
It screams Bates Motel to me, okay?
Yeah. It's got the water line up here that hooks over the top. That's pretty cool. Those sell. Stuff like this always sells. I've sold a lot of old water faucets. So we will have this. Another bell housing. I knew there was another one in here. Right there it is. And then what's left of an old Autolite 4-barrel. That'll sell. More exhaust manifolds, a bunch of heads that we'll have to go through. Most of the heads are probably junk, but we'll look them up and see. And I think that's getting down to the end of it. There's a 4-barrel intake off of something. We'll look that up. That might be something good. Dodge truck. Very vintage Mopar. Good heavy cast iron. Whole stack of heavy cast iron over here. The top piece I know is a good piece. I've sold those before.
Yeah, flathead.
So hang on to that. These, probably not much good in this pile. Especially these here with these flanges like this, because those are trucks. 55 Ford car, so those are just going to go right back in the scrap. Well, just because these are 4-barrel manifolds, I guess we'll go ahead and save them. I think there's 3 of them here. I don't think they're anything super exciting. Like I say, they're here and I'm here, so why not? And I was just talking a minute ago about these really rare 97s, and here's part of one right here. It's missing the bottom piece, but the rest of it's here, so that'll still be worth something. We were going through the pile, found this in there, kind of an interesting distributor. Looked it up, and this is for a John Deere. It's about a $65 core, so that'll definitely sell. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit bent, but it'll straighten out. Four 4-barrels, and then a 2-barrel. So I guess I'll start looking these up.
$150 manifold. This used to be.
What is it?
Big pattern.
Oh.
Big pattern. Ford carburetor for $292.
That may be.
You can take your 272, get rid of the T-pod or the little one, and this goes to the modern Holly carburetor or the Motorcraft.
Yeah, we'll save it. Worry about it later. We'll start looking up heads, I guess. We're done sorting through there. We still got to get the manifolds out. Now we're gonna run in here. I'll show you this cabinet real quick. We'll look through it one more time, see if there's anything good left in it. All these, not all the engines, but all the engine with blue paint. Ours, there's 302s. Which one? Yeah, this one here is a mystery. Not sure what that one is. Might be a 312, because there's a couple Mercuries out back that should have had a 312 that are nothing.
This is side mount, so it's definitely not the car.
Cleveland, a couple 302, 289s. Another 4-barrel Y block, dual exhaust. Might be something good. 4-barrel FE 3, probably a 3, might be a 390, but probably a 352. Another 4-barrel, once again could be 352, 390. Probably save the gauge, the horns, the instrument cluster. This down here is mine.
We should sort through this, and then we could dump that
Into there. There we go.
Oh, look in here.
Oh, some good stuff back behind. Cool. Continental radio. There's another D. I got 2 Ds now. Where's he at?
Behind that motor, fellas.
Oh, there he goes. Big old rat back here. See if I can Get him.
Right behind that motor.
Whoop, there he goes.
Yep, he's a big one.
He's gonna run up my pant leg here in a minute.
Ain't as big as that mama one we had out there yet. We've had some big ones.
There he goes. Get away, get away. Don't climb up my leg. There you
Hi,
go.
buddy. Go on now.
I bought a bunch of front clips laying around out here. They all need pieced back together and a little bit of work, but lots of good wall art here with, and it'll be good discount wall art for people too. There's a couple of really nice ones that I'll get top dollar for, but ones like this I'll be able to sell a little bit cheaper. We're just about done dragging stuff out of the field. I've got these 3 cars, and I have what's left of a 58 Ford wagon over there, and then I've got my truck bed full of fenders and doors and whatnot over there. And then I am done back here, and everything else is up front. Well, I just realized that there was a part of this video I forgot to film. In that chest of drawers inside that building before the rat distracted us, we also found an old, it's like a marker. You know how a lot of old fuel tankers will have the little glass marble reflector deals on them? Found one of those that was great big, probably about 8 or 9 inches across. It's a really cool piece. It's cast aluminum with all the marbles in it still, and so that's probably about $100 piece. Then we found a John Deere carburetor that sells online for about $100 to $150, and then back behind there was an old cast iron seat with a, I think it was, no, it wasn't McCormick Deering. It was something on, I think maybe it just said Deering on it. I can't remember now, but I looked it up and it's like $150, $200 cast iron seat. There was also a handful of other little stuff in those drawers, nothing crazy, but just odds and ends. But I completely forgot to show it in this video, and now as I'm editing this, I'm in Broken Bow, Oklahoma on vacation, so there's not a whole lot that I can do about it because this video is going to come out tomorrow night. But we had a ton of fun going through those buildings. I sold a few things already, but most of the stuff is still available, but I just packed it all inside of a car and just hauled the whole car home, so I actually haven't gone through it since. But definitely for my $275 investment, I think it was well worth it. Probably got somewhere around, I'm just guessing offhand, probably about $1,000 worth of stuff altogether. Maybe a little more. Some of those 4-barrel intakes, we actually looked them up and they're selling for $100 to $200 a piece for some of those intakes and some of the other better stuff. There's that one transmission, so a guy could probably say $1,500 and be pretty safe. It's going to take a ton of work to sell it all though, so I mean that's going to be a long-term investment, but it was more about the fun of getting to dig through this stuff. We had a ton of fun digging through there. But I am done with that cleanup now. All those cars are hauled back to the yard. If you guys have been following along, you already know that, so this video kind of came out of order a little bit, but I thought that building deserved its own video of going through that stuff, and really it did. We found some pretty neat stuff in there. It's too bad that a person didn't go through there, 15 years sooner before the roof fell off. But it is what it is. You just never can tell. And a lot of those places, nothing's for sale until it's all for sale. But with that, I'm going to get back to vacation. I will let you all go. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Remember to get out there, find yourself an adventure. We'll see you on the next one.